Hi everyone, it's Sarah, also known as Socraftastic here on YouTube, and today, on behalf of Rainbow Loom, I am going to introduce 4 brand new products to you. We have the Solar Flair Treasure Box, the Fruity Cutie Beadmoji Bead Bracelet Kit, Loom Lab, and Brilliant Bracelets. All 4 of these products are Michaels exclusives, and they will only be available at Michaels, and they will be featured in store on the end cap. So go on over to your local Michaels and get them while you can. But until then, let's unbox them. Let's begin with the Solar Flair Treasure Box. This one comes with 2 happy looms and 7,000 rubber bands, in addition to 150 C-clips. There are 7 different colors of bands. You can make dozens of bracelets with this, and you can also do it with a friend because, you know, 2 happy looms. There are so many bands, they're almost slipping out of my hands. Didn't mean to rhyme there. Ta-da! If you can juggle, let us know in the comments section. There is this instruction guide, which is colored, and the photos will help to guide you. And with these, you can actually just make the bracelet with your fingers. You don't need a hook, so it's really, really easy. Probably the coolest thing about these is the bands are UV color changing. So if you have a flashlight like this, or you go out in the sun, you can see the color change right before. Whoa, that was so cool. Look at this. They change really quick. Look at that. These are a really dark maroon color. Let me show you how easy it is to make a bracelet. I'm gonna put one on in a figure 8. I'm gonna put a second one, and then I'm gonna put a third. I'm gonna do clear, yellow, pink, purple, blue. So I have clear and yellow on now, 2 clears and 1 yellow. And with my nails, which are pretty long actually, I can just pull that bottom one up over the top, push them down, and then add another band around the 2 pegs of the top of the happy loom. And grab the bottom band again on one side, pull it over from the other side and pull that over. Then I'm gonna grab a pink, and I'm just gonna try to do this as quickly as I can so I can have a bracelet to show you. It is so easy. You can make different bracelets on here as well. So you can do the single, you can do the fishtail, and there are a couple others as well. So I can show you the different variations. First, let's finish this fishtail. After it was long enough to fit around my wrist, I moved the final band over to one side like this. Then taking a C-clip, I'm attaching it to both layers of the band, removing it from the happy loom, and securing the C-clip to the other end. Here's what it looks like. Here's my first bracelet. It is a fishtail, yay. And now that I'm wearing it, here's a cool color change demo. Whoa, I actually don't know which color scheme I like better. They're both really pretty. I'm also going to show you how to make a dragon scale bracelet. This one starts the exact same way as the fishtail, with a figure 8 band first. Next, place a second band on top. Now here's where it gets different. You can see I'm pulling the bottom band up and over like this, but only on one side. Leave the other side alone completely and place another band on the loom. Now on the side with 3 layers, pull the bottom 2 up and over the top. Place another band after that, like so. Then pull the bottom 2 from the side with 3. Keep repeating these steps until the bracelet becomes your desired length. Then secure it together with a C-clip. And it's ready to wear. You can mix and match all kinds of different styles of bracelets. See? And of course, it will be double the fun if you wear them in the sun. Next up is the Fruity Cutie Kit, and this one comes with 2 Auto Looms, 1,500 bands, and these 60 beads here, the beadmojis. This kit gives very happy, summery, colorful vibes. This is a perfect kit to make friendship bracelets with. Lots of stuff to keep you occupied and have quite a few hours of fun. The instructions, color, front and back with pictures. Look how cute this pineapple Auto Loom is. It's so summery. And then this one is such a pretty sherbet orange color. And there are 7 different fruits on it. How sweet. Yes, pun intended. Also, let us know your favorite fruit out of these in the comment section. The Auto Loom makes bracelet making even easier than usual, and it's already pretty easy to begin with. So let's get into the couple different types of bracelets that you can create with the Auto Loom. First up is the single. Here you'll need to start by placing a band on the Auto Loom in a figure 8 shape like this. Then add another band on top normally. Push the lever and you'll see the bottom band get pulled over the top. Now add another band and push that lever again. Keep repeating these steps until the chain is long enough to become a bracelet. I joined the 2 ends together with an easy clip. Next up, we of course have the fishtail bracelet design. This one starts out exactly like the single, so you're gonna place the first band in a figure 8, add a second band on top of that, followed by a third rubber band. Now it's time for the push of the Auto Loom. Adjust those 2 down to make room for another band, then push the lever again. Repeat these steps until you have something long enough to fit around your wrist, and at this point, move the final band over to one side, attach the easy clip, and remove the entire fishtail. You may notice the easy clip looks a little bit different than the usual C-clip closure. It's a different shape because it allows the beadmoji beads to easily slide onto the bracelet like so. You can place as many of these beadmoji beads on as you would like. Finally, connect the easy clip to the other end of the bracelet and join everything together. I really love the sweet fruit theme of this kit. It's so cute. And here you go, you can see all the fishtail bracelets I made with it. All right, now let's move on to the third product. This kit, of course, is Loom Lab, and in here there are 2 mega mighty looms, along with 3,000 rubber bands in a bunch of different colors, 50 beads, and quite a few other accessories. This pouch here has a couple different hooks, some beads, some C-clips, some wide U-clips for making giant bracelets, and these keychain clips. Probably the coolest thing about this set, 2 mega mighty looms. These have extra long posts, as you can see, so you can stack quite a few different layers of bands for different charms and bracelet designs that get a little bit more intricate. It's easier to use this. With the mega mighty looms, you can connect them end to end like this and just snap that into place really easily. And then you can have this really long loom, or if you want to do a different type of project that requires a wider loom, you can do that as well, and you can connect them side to side. So you would connect them this way. That gives you a lot of space to work with. There are 9 different band colors in here. Wait a minute, just kidding, there are actually 10 different colors of bands. I really like that they included black and a couple darker colors as well, because a lot of times they're more pastel and bright. So this is a really cool color combination to give a little bit more variety. Now I'm going to set up the loom in its extra long configuration to make a wide bracelet. First, make sure the arrows are pointing up and place bands vertically like I've done here. I'm going to continue filling the loom row by row, 1 color at a time, until every single peg on both looms is occupied. After that, I'm building up the layers with these diagonal maroon bands and horizontal light teal bands. Taking my hook, I'm forming cap bands to add to the pegs on this end. To do this, I wrapped a band around the end of the hook twice. Then I was able to easily slide the twisted band onto a peg. After placing 7 cap bands total, I began to loom with the hook. First, focusing on the end. Make sure the cap bands stay in place. You don't want any bands slipping off. Then I'm looming 1 row at a time along the entire length of the design. For me, this step goes by much more quickly than placing the bands at the beginning does. Here, I'm looming the final band, and I'm grabbing a long U-clip to carefully pick up each band one at a time from the end of the loom like this. Once they're all secured, it's time to remove the entire bracelet from the loom. This step is so satisfying. Just be sure you're careful that nothing slips off the U-clip in the process. Finally, place all 7 bands from the other side onto the U-clip to join the bracelet together. And here it is. You can either make it with beads or without. Next up, I'm making a honeycomb bracelet with these cute dangle charms. The main setup for this one is really simple, and so is the little flower charm, which is what I'm gonna show you how to make. I started by wrapping a band around my hook 3 times. Then I grabbed 2 more bands and I'm sliding the looped band onto those, stopping in the middle. This will end up being the first petal. I went on to make 4 more for a total of 5. Before I end up joining all those together though, here I placed a yellow pony bead on a single band to create a center. It needs a little knot before I set it aside. That's good. Now I'm grabbing all the petal pieces and I'm placing them on the hook one at a time. You can see they're really packed on there. And they're all ready to slip and slide onto another white band, which I've done here, and tied it off with a tight knot. It looks like the beaded center has been summoned. I pulled that through the middle of all the petals and made a simple slip knot. Here, I'm creating a simple dangle extension like so. The flower got added to the end before I loomed the light teal bands. Then I pulled that off the loom and attached it directly to one of the bands that's already part of the honeycomb formation. I'm also adding a strawberry charm dangle. And of course, while I was telling you about that, you can see I began looming the honeycomb all the way across the loom until the very end here. I'm using that single light teal band at the end to help me remove the bracelet from the loom. Take it slow and steady, then secure the ends together with a handy dandy C-clip. After the butterflies have all gotten a chance to taste the sweet nectar of the flower, it's ready to wear or to decorate your tumbler with. You can get really creative with the combinations here. Oh, and here is a look at even more bracelets that were all created using this kit. Which one is your favorite? I can't really feel the U-clip. It's really smooth. It doesn't feel like it's poking me or anything, so I think that's a really good feature. You can make all of these bracelets plus many more using this kit and the bands. And probably my favorite thing, even though it's really simple, is this tiny strawberry charm. Look how cute. Finally, I saved the biggest kit for last, and this is the Brilliant Bracelets one, as you can see. This one is really cool because it comes with a portable storage case. So with this bracelet kit, you can take it with you on the go if you want to craft at the beach, at an appointment, if you're waiting in the waiting room, anywhere you want. If you're a passenger on a long road trip, this will come in handy and keep you occupied. This one also comes with a mighty loom, and even though it's called Brilliant Bracelets, you can also create really cute charms such as strawberries and jellyfish and a little penguin. The possibilities are really endless. And all the bands. There are so many different bands in this. So we have this set of neons, and then there's a burgundy maroon color. I have been so excited to get into this container. The C-clips are colorful as well. It snaps open really easily, however, it is a very secure fastener. Look how cute this loom is. This is so tiny. And then it comes with a purple hook. I love that everything fits in here. And then of course, as I mentioned, there's a ton more bands in this box. Oh, more C-clips. There are actually 200 C-clips total. Then there's a handful of different pastel colored bands along with a dark blue and black. Again, I really love when Rainbow Loom kits come with black because I'm kind of into the black and white aesthetic, but also pandas. That means you can make an authentic panda instead of making it pastel, but a pastel one would be really cute too. It's really lightweight and easy to carry. I'm just gonna take this and go. Bye. Just kidding. It's time to make another bracelet. This design is called the single with triangles. To set this up, I'm first placing one band straight, then the next going diagonal, followed by another straight, and a diagonal that will form the first triangle. Keep repeating this, alternating between straight and diagonal for the entire length of the loom. By the time you reach the end, there should be 6 triangles total. To finish off this segment, I'm moving the cap band that I just twisted from the end of the hook to this middle peg here. Now it's ready to loom. Again, I'm alternating between straight and diagonal until every single band has been moved. After looming, use your hook to remove all the joined bands carefully. Then place that piece aside and repeat the process all over again. This time, the first segment will act as a cap band so it can become an extension to make the bracelet longer. You can also make a single extension instead, but I want to have the bracelet be the same all around. As for the looming process this time, it's exactly the same. And after it's removed, now go ahead and secure both ends together with the C-clip color of your choice. I chose pastel yellow, as you can see, and here's what it looks like on my wrist. Moving on to a really easy way to make a fishtail bracelet if you don't have a Happy Loom or an Auto Loom. You can of course do this on your fingers as well, but I prefer to use some sort of loom. So with the Mighty Loom, you can simply just use the 2 pegs on the end here. I find these ones to be the easiest because there is that opening in the back, and that way there's a space to hook each band, of course. And you know the drill, keep pulling the bottom band up over the top 2 until your bracelet reaches the desired length. I'm really loving this pastel color combo that I chose, along with the fun lime green C-clip to finish things off. Now I have a pair of colorful bracelets to wear, but I still want one more thing, a charm. That's right, I'm making a panda. To learn how to make your own, check out this video that was created by Angeline, aka Tutorials by A, the one and only. She explains every single step very clearly. Keep in mind, it is an intermediate level design since you have to use double bands, but I promise you it's not as intimidating as it may look if you've never made a charm before. After I finished looming the little guy, I carefully removed everything from the loom, and look how adorable. Again, so happy black and white bands were included in this kit. All right, well, we made it through all 4 kits, and here is the aftermath. I actually cleaned up a lot, but I do have so many rubber bands left over. They're definitely going to last me all summer long and probably way beyond. Again, these kits are only available at Michael's, so get them while you can, featured on the end cap at your local store. Leave a comment below telling us which of these is your favorite. And on behalf of Rainbow Loom and I, thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you have a great day. Bye. Excuse me, you're in the way. Oh, that was a bad idea. I think that's a wrap. Bye.